friends. For some reason, I always want to say it's your girl.
Hi, friend, it's your girl.
It's your girl Bella, and I've got a build for you today.
Wow.
Yeah,
revolutionary.
That's not unusual. But I haven't done one last week.
Right.
And I'm really late for this one as well.
Great. What have you been up to? What's been keeping you from building?
Well, I've had this really big project that I've had to do, and you've seen me struggle.
Oh yeah,
for the last 2 weeks. I've been stressed.
Yes, I've even been proxy stressed.
Yeah.
It was so bad one time that she went to the grocery store to pick up something to drink for herself, and she didn't get me anything. There were no like surprises for me, no little trinkets, no nothing. I got nothing. I'm really very judgmental still about that, and I will never let it go, no matter what happens. So yeah, I want to say to preface this build, which is already looking pretty cool, I'll say that much. Last time I was talking about swimming with dolphins, and someone made a comment, and I just want to acknowledge that they said that it might be possible for me as well, as it happened to them. And thank you. I appreciate the good luck that I got.
Did you get it though? The good luck? I
didn't get the dolphins yet. I don't think it works that directly, but I think I might have been blessed now to interact with dolphins at some point in my life.
Well, I hope that for you. Yeah.
Okay, now go ahead with the build. What is this all about?
This is one of the March patron builds. And I say one of because in that poll, 2 builds have been chosen. There was a tie.
Oh, is it the first tie?
That is the first tie. And I decided to do them both because I thought that would just be the fairest
That's
option.
radical.
It is a little radical.
Right.
If I say so myself.
You do say so. You just did say so.
I just said that.
Oh my god.
So yeah, this is the first one. It's an Italian villa. So I built this in Tortosa.
Which is the new world, right?
Right. And
the last build you did was also in Tortosa.
Right. You will catch a few glimpses of that in the background because it's just to the left of this build. It's the same ocean that we're looking at.
The same there's only 7 oceans in the world, right? That is a very odd, I'm sorry, I don't even know if that's true, but I think so.
I think there's 4.
4? Damn it. Because I was, the first association when someone says ocean is I think of pirates, as you do. That's what happens, okay? Don't judge me.
Yeah.
And I'm like, they go in the 7 seas. There's gotta be 7 oceans. Go ahead and name your 4 oceans then. What is there?
Pacific, Atlantic, Indian.
And yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. There's the Gulf of Mexico. There's the little pool thing.
Yeah. So this villa has a pool. That might be the 4th ocean.
Oh my god. This is the most uneducational video you will watch all week. You will actually literally get dumber from watching this. That is the Honeybella guarantee.
Well, speak for yourself. To get back to the build, I've been using a lot of Felix's Grove items.
Which is new?
Yes.
You made it sound like it's new.
Yeah, that's his new set, which I love. It's gorgeous. And
what is it like?
It's Mediterranean-inspired items.
Is it because of the new world?
I don't know exactly.
Okay. No conjecture here.
Right. And luckily, because it took me so long to do this build, while I was building it, the second part of that set came out. So about halfway through, you will see me incorporating some of the new items.
The new items.
Which is fun. There's a plate.
Wow.
Like a dish with lemons.
Right.
Oh.
That sounds very fancy.
Oh, it's so good. I
do like me some lemons.
I would slurp that up.
All right. When Philexandra gives you lemons,
you slurp them.
You slap them up. Oh my god. Okay. Keeping this going. Is there any particular reason you built this kind of house, or were you just like looking for something that would look cool in a Mediterranean area and you were like, look, columns, that's the only way to go?
These are Tuscan columns, so very fitting for an Italian build. I saw something similar to this. So obviously the key feature of this build is that huge balcony and the colonnade underneath. It's ginormous. There's surprisingly little space on the inside of this house. But I thought the outdoor space was more important. I like if that's dream home material for me, I'd like just enough rooms for it to feel spacious and comfortable and fit everything you'd want, and then lots of outdoor space. I think that's really important. And of course, in the Mediterranean, in Italy, where there's beautiful weather, you just like to be outside. So I saw something similar to this and I was inspired to build this. And I thought it was really fun how narrow the rest of the house is.
Right.
I think that's kind of a cool contrast. I don't know, I like something about that look.
I agree. I think outside space, and this is gonna be not at all a controversial opinion. So I think outside space is just as important as indoor space. That's not true. That was a bold lie. It depends on where you are.
And suddenly it was controversial.
Oh my god. Yeah. Okay, I take it all back. I said nothing. So why did you choose this lot? Is it just the ocean view?
I wanted them to have even more outdoor space, even more lavish gardens than I could build on your usual lot. So this one looks as if all that, do you see that? Like right beneath this house on the hill.
Yeah.
There's a little vineyard looking area.
Good old vineyard looking area.
I thought that was nice.
Yeah, it looks really cool.
As always, this is a place for parties and entertaining as well. So just a good area to stroll around with all your guests.
So this is like a permanent residence?
Yes, you could easily have this be a rental.
Right. But why would you want to rent it if you could own it? Because it's not real money, right? It's just simoleons. So why would I not just get the whole thing?
Right. I mean, you could in The Sims you can just live the life that my playtesting sim lives, which is moving every week to a new gorgeous home.
That sounds so exhausting. But I guess they don't have to take all their stuff.
Yeah, she just pays the bills and that's it. Oh, I do the rest.
That's the dream. I like all the landscaping so far. I like that there's a lot of trees, which there's 6 trees. So that to me is a lot of trees. But okay, average listener or watcher, how many trees do you have? So get when you tree.
Why would you say that?
I don't know. Now you have to bleep the whole
Stop
the whole part, don't you?
Stop it!
Okay, my bad.
Yeah, so there's 6 trees. I wanted to keep the rest of this landscaping natural as to not take away from this very classical, I mean technically neoclassical architecture, which is eye-catching on its own, I think. And it looks great. I think that's very elegant to just have these few bushes.
I will knock those vases over.
Why?
No, I'm not gonna do it deliberately, but I will walk against them, or maybe try to sit in one, and it will fall and crumble.
I think those are stone, like they're not actually vases. You know how those old, like really luxurious pools have like stone sculptures?
Like stone fixtures?
On every
So you
corner?
think they're fixed? They can't be tipped over?
Yeah.
Then that's just kind of boring, because I do want that thrill of being able to push them over if I do want that.
Well, I'm sure if you could afford this home, then you could afford to put in some extra bases for you to push over.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay. I'm very much satisfied with how this conversation went.
Oh, thank you. It's really important to me.
Ha! There's more trees now.
Stop.
Oh my god.
For real, you gotta stop.
Yeah, I gotta cut it out. I'm sorry. I don't know what's gotten into me today. I feel a certain, I don't know, it's not rage because I'm.
It's a certain je ne sais quoi.
No, that's not what it is. It's not rage. It's a zing and some pep.
Okay.
And I usually get a little excited and then I speak stupid words.
Don't we all?
No, I don't think it's all of us. I think it's pretty much just me. So.
I'm sorry you feel that way. I just want to guide your eyes towards this beautiful swing that I put there. I thought that was a cool feature.
My eyes are very guided towards the swing. A swing is always a cool feature.
Right? And
I will say, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you, but I will say that I feel like I like swings way too much. I like being on swings, but usually I stay on way too long and I get super nauseous. So.
Right. I don't know what it is about swings. They got me in a chokehold as well. There's something about them.
Yeah, they're so simple yet so elegant and graceful in their nature.
Right? Like being on this estate and wearing like a beautiful princess dress and then sitting on that swing looking over the ocean.
Oh my god, I can totally see myself like that. With my like beautiful princess dress just swinging in the wind.
Right?
Yeah, that sounds amazing. So I was going to ask you eventually, but now that you have enough builds, I finally feel comfortable asking you. Is this the kind of build you would see yourself like living in? Is this the ultimate housing situation for you?
Oh no! People keep asking me that question.
Well, now it's out here on the this is not a podcast. I don't know why I keep calling it a podcast.
Because for you, it really is a podcast.
Yeah, it really is. I've got my eyes closed the whole time. So you guiding my eyes, not at all. No, I don't mean that in a I don't mean it in a sense that you have to decide like between your builds, just like your personal preference. I know that you would very much like to live near the sea. I think this is something we've talked about. The sun gives you a lot of energy because you're kind of like a plant in that sense. So I just want to hear if like you could see yourself in this house way more than like in an urban townhouse. Do you want to have both?
No, I want to have it all.
Right.
To be exact.
Yeah, make no choices.
And leave no survivors.
Leave no survivors.
Please ignore that.
Yeah,
and
redacted.
Yeah, I just need a lot of variety in my life. I do that with my own looks as well. I've been told multiple times that I look like an entirely different person on different days.
That is true. I can attest to that.
Thank you, I guess. And I need the same for my home, I guess. And you can tell by how much I'm guessing that I'm really uncertain about this topic.
I get it though. Like what you're saying makes sense to me.
Thank you. So I'm really glad I get to live vicariously through The Sims and just build different dream homes, like versions of my dream home all the time.
Yeah.
I would say personally, this one is a tiny bit too fancy for me, like to be my dream main residence. This feels a little, just a smidge too clean, too shiny.
Right.
A smidge too shiny. Like I love this.
Right.
But,
do you need more clutter or?
No, it's not the clutter. I like to experiment with different styles. I think my like true personal style as of right now is a little younger than this and a little wilder. Right. But for this environment, for this lot, for this house, for everything that I've been trying to do for this build, this is perfect, I think.
I have a question.
Yeah.
So if like, okay, let's forward like maybe 10 to 12 years and The Sims 10 has come out. And they finally...
You know that The Sims 4 has been like The Sims 4, I don't know, like 10 years or something.
Okay, so The Sims 5 has come out. And they have got perfect VR integration. So you can build these homes and you can practically live in them. Is that where you see yourself?
I don't think that's how VR works.
That is exactly how VR works.
You do not get the objects
Right, but it's
from
like
seeing them.
Okay, but it's okay. Let's say it's more VR has advanced. It's more like
A simulation.
it's way more immersive. Well, okay. Now this is a whole different topic, though. I was just thinking, would you like to like be able to walk through your homes that you build? Would that give you a different perspective on them?
Oh, of course, I would love that. I'm very often during building, I'm frustrated with the limitations of the in-game like first-person camera.
Right. Just imagine you could like upload it to the gallery, and all the people could walk through it in VR. That'd be so cool.
That'd be epic.
And you could meet with people in VR in the houses and like sell it to them for a margin.
You are such a businessman.
Yeah, I'm making business plans.
In business lands.
That's usually how it goes. How about a feature where you can build homes together? Oh man, if you could build the homes in VR, that would also be so much cooler.
Right, like you'd have to carry all the heavy furniture.
Exactly, that's what I'm talking about. Now, if you could like paint it, no, that painting the house is usually not the fun part. Yeah, I'll take that back. I don't think it's that much fun building a house. Like planning it is cool, and that's all the aspects. They actually thought about the game. I get it now. I get what this game is all about. It took me a while to come around, but I understand now.
This is the office, which I just want to say you could easily turn into another bedroom if you wanted to, because sadly I could only fit one bedroom into this massive house. I was really trying, I promise, it's hard for me trying to imagine more than one bedroom. But in the original floor plan, there were 2 bedrooms on the top floor. I struggled with the floor plan in general, and you will see later on that it's a little smaller up there, and I didn't want that. I wanted it to be a little cozier, a little more rustic than downstairs. Still Italian. But it was just too small, so I had to cut out one of the bedrooms and turn it into a closet / just retreating room.
Who do you think lives here? Because as soon as I saw the build, I was like, this is the writer's place. I don't know why, but for me it just makes sense that there was a writer living here. Because it kind of has that kind of aesthetic to me for some reason. And also, before you can answer, I have a follow-up question. So there's no time to talk about the original topic anymore, which is, I think, okay, this is a very odd question. This just came to my mind. Do you think a person could not have ever read a single book, but then become a great writer? Or do you think you need that kind of influence from other books to become a great writer? Do some people just carry the writing gene in them?
Man, you're really putting me through it. I don't know. How would I know?
I don't think it works that way. I think you need to have read something. But the first person hasn't. But maybe the first person also wasn't a great writer. Wow, this is quite...
The first person, like Homer?
Well, okay, I'm not... okay, I'm not even sure that's just one person, so... sorry for sidetracking you. Get back to it. It was just a little food for thought that we don't have time to talk about. So there you go. You think about it and write what you think in the comments. Oh man, I've
this is some engagement baiting.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've never. This is a very odd thing to say. I've always been on YouTube just as like a consumer. This is a very odd thing to say myself. So do not feel obligated to write in the comments. It's totally fine if you don't, because I'm not going to read them. I'm kidding, I read them sometimes. Okay, I've talked for way too long. You go. Tell me about this room. I do like how you raised the floor for the seating arrangement.
Thank you. It was a bold choice.
So bold.
Okay, I know. For me, it was a bold choice. I thought about it and I liked it. It's a tiny platform. I'm not really sure why it would be there.
It always feels like a stage, right? I feel like every time there's like a little platform, it feels like a stage, and that's just kind of a cool feature to have.
I guess.
Because I would imagine like the two of us sitting on those chairs, recording a podcast, as we are right now. So that's pretty cool.
It's not a podcast.
It's a podcast, okay? It's what it is. Come on. Okay, fun aside though, I do really dig the candles in the fireplace.
Thank you, me too. I'm saying thank you. I didn't make this.
Okay.
This is one of the Florence fireplaces by Felix Andre, and I would call it my favorite fireplace in a heartbeat.
Yeah, I get why. I don't think it outputs as much heat as like a normal fireplace, but it outputs a lot more coolness. Not in like the temperature sense, but in like the vibe sense. That
Totally.
was a very hipster thing to say, but you get what I'm saying.
Well, if this is in Italy, then you probably don't need that much heat.
Agreed. That makes sense to me.
Also, this home has been renovated. I'd say it's
So it has good
pretty
insulation.
clearly. So yeah, and heating. This probably has underfloor heating.
Oh yeah, that sounds awesome.
I know we talk about this in every voiceover.
I feel like we've talked about this once before, and now you're just kind of over.
No, we've talked about it twice.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh man, this seems to be. Yeah, because everybody just wants underfloor heating. It's the way to go, right?
Do they or do we?
We do, and we generalize. That's how it goes. And now we've reached the cool ass bathroom again. Because the sink, the marble sink, come on.
Right? It's really good. And all these bathrooms are stacked on top of each other.
Perfect, just as you like them.
Layout-wise. So they all have the same breathtaking view over the ocean. Which some people might say is a waste for a bathroom. But I don't think so.
Okay, that's a hot take. I like walk-in showers. I think walk-in showers are the way to go.
Yeah, I don't think that's a hot take.
You're probably right. Also, I'm just kind of dropping these hints as we go along because one day I'm going to hire you as my architect, and I'm just wondering right now why you aren't jotting anything down.
I'm so smart. I don't need to.
Okay, yeah, I gotcha. Also, we're recording all this, so you don't need to. So there's the next stacked bathroom.
No, this is actually the bedroom that I was talking about. Right now you can see the ominous, non-existing second bedroom to the left. But yeah, this one had to fit a bathtub because I'm just like that.
It had to.
It had to.
There was no way around the bathtub.
No, once I've set my mind on something, there's no turning back. And I wanted that bathtub in the bedroom.
Walk me through the logistics of having a bathtub in the bedroom, because like you get out, everything gets wet.
It's probably a struggle, to be honest. So I thought these terracotta floor tiles in there. I love putting some terracotta in my Mediterranean builds. I wanted some in this house, and that was the perfect space for some reclaimed terracotta tiles from like maybe the original design of the entire house. And I thought a bathtub would be a really cool feature there. But I would not necessarily want this for my own bedroom. Also because you just have to clean it all the time, and it's like a little annoying probably.
Yeah, but I think it's still pretty cool. Because like you walk into someone's bedroom, they have a bathtub in their bedroom, you know they mean business.
You know what's going on, right? It's
not
an
business,
indicator.
they mean leisure. That's what they mean.
Yeah.
But it's great. Because here's the only problem I see with it though, because I would never be able to I could see the bed from the bathtub, I'd be like, okay, I can just sleep in here. And then I'd fall asleep in the bathtub.
Oh, that's the problem?
Yeah, I think that's the problem. I don't know why. Because I feel like having the bed right next to it should make it easier for me to get out and get into the bed, but it doesn't. Looking at my bed just makes me tired, so I fall asleep in the bathtub. But maybe that's just me.
Well, we're gonna have to leave that for your Sims to decide. But thank you for spending these 25 minutes of your day with us. And see you next week. Bye-bye.
Bye.